Georgetown University scholar originally from India was released today from an immigration detention center near Dallas on orders from a federal judge. Badr Khansuri claims his arrest for allegedly supporting Hamas violated his First Amendment rights.
Also at issue is the way Khansuri was arrested 2 months ago outside his home in Arlington, Virginia. More about that now from Justice correspondent Scott MacFarlane.
The agents who took Georgetown University fellow Badr Khansuri of Virginia into custody were masked. So were some of those who arrested Mayor Ras Baraka of Newark, New Jersey, for allegedly entering restricted space. And several of those who detained 30-year-old doctoral student Rumeysa Öztürk from Turkey near Tufts University. Both Khansuri and Öztürk deny allegations they pushed Hamas propaganda, and Öztürk's supporters say she feared she was being abducted. There's no federal policy prohibiting being masked. We saw this when CBS News joined federal agents on raids in January.
What do you make of these masked agents taking a college student into custody?
It's horrific. It is not hyperbole to say that we are on a slippery slope.
Elizabeth Grossman is a former attorney for the U.S. Department of Homeland Security during the Obama administration.
Is it alarming not to see badges visible in those videos?
Yeah, I think so. All of these protections that we as a society have built into our legal system, there's just such blatant disregard for them.
Top Homeland Security officials have told us federal agents are at risk of harassment if identified conducting immigration raids.
You think there may be a decision being made? I have to protect my safety as a law enforcement officer.
I think the individual officers feel that if they are identified personally, that they or their families might be, the subject of maybe online harassment campaigns or just protest campaigns outside their house.
John Sandweg is former acting director of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement under the Obama administration.
Somebody might hear that and go, they're concerned about their safety. Law enforcement. That sounds rich to some people.
I think they're put in this difficult position. I am sympathetic as a result for their ideas to say, I don't want to pay that personal price for the policies that I'm being kind of forced to implement.
Scott, are there any law enforcement agencies that don't allow masking at all for their agents?
Yeah, there's no mask policy, but John, two federal agencies, the U.S. Secret Service and U.S. Park Police, were sued 5 years ago over something similar for not being identifiable during arrests after the George Floyd murder and some of the unrest in Washington. They signed agreements to have visible badges, visible identification moving forward during mass arrests, but it applies only to those two agencies.
So, Scott, is anybody suing this time around?
There are no lawsuits yet to challenge mask policies, but Maurice, this has been a component of some of these cases where people are seeking release, arguing they thought they were being abducted, not arrested.